What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another installment. It's been a while, right? I don't know how long it's been, maybe months. If you hear that in the background, sorry about that. This is New York City. But nonetheless, where have I been? I've been working. I've been working on my mind. I've been working on my body. I've been working on my soul. And I've been working in general. As I told you guys in the last video, I did recently get another job. So I got like my main job that I described to you guys in the last video, and then I got like one in the nighttime, because I'm just the type of person where I want to stay productive, and if I got extra time, especially after work, why not make some money in that extra time? So that's why I decided to do it. But it's helped me realize that I'm ready for the next chapter in my life, and I went through a lot of thought, through a lot of phases mentally, and that includes just thinking about this channel and stuff like that. And I really did not want to do YouTube anymore. I felt like, it's not like I got a following or anything, but you're always thinking towards the future, and I'm a very optimistic person. So it's like, I know I'm gonna get a following. I know I'm gonna get to a place where I have an audience, and I want to get my thoughts out genuinely without really being censored or feeling like I have to filter myself. And that's where being on this channel was kind of hard for me, because number one, I don't like to promote negativity, even though to me the world is inherently negative. And that was really like something I was debating with. So long story short, what I decided to do is just like, you know what, I'm gonna start another channel, and with that channel I'm really gonna get my thoughts out the way I want to, genuinely, without any filter or anything like that, and without any worry about blowback. So I'm not even gonna link it, because I really don't want to associate it with this channel. Depending on how things go, maybe in the future I will connect them. Obviously there's things that do connect them, my voice, you know what I'm saying. So I'll deal with that and cross that bridge when it's time to cross it. But as for now, I don't have a following, so I don't have to worry about that. So what do I want to talk about? Really, I just want to talk about life, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has a different path, and I think it's important that everybody take time for themselves just to figure out what that path is. And this life for everybody is hard. It doesn't matter what your situation is. You could start off as a silver spoon kid with 500k, 700 credit score, and your life is still going to be difficult, because everybody's got problems. A lot can be made about materialistic things and what we want to build to, and I'm the same way. Like, I want to build to, like, not being rich, but just being financially stable, financially free. I want to build myself to that point, but it's hard to get there when you don't have the mental capacities or the spiritual capacities to actually put yourself in those positions to stay disciplined in order to get to those places. There's a lot in this world that you can make money with. You can make money with your job. You can make money investing. You can make money doing content. You can make money selling your body. You know what I mean? So there's so many different things, so many different ways to think, so many different paths you can take, and it gets overwhelming. And for someone like me, my mind is constantly going. It's constantly going. It's constantly going. It's constantly going. And, I think it's just important sometimes to step back, take that time out to really evaluate yourself, evaluate your world, do a little 360, look around and really understand what's going on and what you think is best for you to do. So, that's why it took so much time. But now I'm back, and I feel rejuvenated. I feel motivated again. And just to go on a tangent, I guess, the direction of this channel is not really going to change in terms of the message that I'm promoting, in terms of going 100% and dedicating yourself, every decision that you make, to becoming the best person that you can be. But the style of video is definitely going to change. I think that vlogging for someone like me is hard, because number one, my life is not exciting. Number two, I'm constantly like editing. I'm like a perfectionist, so like editing videos is very time consuming for me. And excuse me, while I do have the time, I think that I could get a lot more content out if I didn't spend that much time editing. So I think what I'm gonna be doing is doing short form content. So if you want to see like vlogs type style of videos, you can follow me on TikTok, because those take me at least like 15 minutes to edit, and I can get a lot of those out fast, and I don't have to necessarily be exciting. And I think that's what's important, is like showing the life of an average person. You know, you don't have to live an extravagant lifestyle to be productive or to be inspirational. I truthfully believe that, because that's the way that like I live. And people that inspire me are not celebrities. People that inspire me are not people that have followings. People that inspire me don't necessarily have to be someone that I see every day. Like, the Bible is my inspiration, you know what I'm saying? My father's my inspiration. The people that I see every day, my mother, my siblings, they inspire me, you know what I mean? My dog, he inspires me. Those are the things that inspire me and make me want to get up and be better every day. So when I'm, you know, posting content, I don't want to promote a lifestyle where you've got to have money or something, where you see this and that and you know you can't do that just yet because you got to build yourself to that. No, I want to post content where I am building, you know what I mean? And then if I do get to that point, if there are things that you see or I see or do that you may not be able to do yet, you saw the journey beforehand that got me to that point, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of content that I want to put out. Now on the other channel, I'm going to be going in, because for a person like me that's living in the truth, the true truth, in my opinion, I believe that that is not a lifestyle that's generally promoted or generally accepted. And with that being said, you know, there's a lot of things that people don't understand, that they subconsciously understand, but decide and make the decision to not understand because you can fit society better. You know what I'm saying? Lying to yourself is what I'm saying. Like, lying to the world. And I just don't agree with that. So there's gonna be consequences for that, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get censored, you're gonna get so-called canceled, you're gonna have people that are gonna, you know, throw a fit about the things that you decide to have an opinion on. And you know what, I generally don't give a fuck, but I know that if I'm gonna not give a fuck, I gotta do it in somewhat of the confines of YouTube if I'm gonna drop content on their platform. So that's why I've decided to post content like that on a separate channel. So that's just the way that I'm thinking nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way it is. But I say all of that to say, like, it still relates, you know what I'm saying? To me, it still relates to life maxing, because at the end of the day, this is the life that we're living in. This is the reality that we're in. And if we're gonna make the best of it, you know, sometimes you're gonna have to adapt or die, you know what I mean? That's just how it is in this world. You gotta adapt or die. Some situations are gonna be easier to adapt to than others, and that's what I'm doing, you know? If I'm gonna live a life that is gonna be in that type of frequency, then there's gonna be certain things that I gotta adapt to that are gonna definitely be uncomfortable, and I'm probably gonna be alone, you know what I'm saying? This is what I was trying to tell you guys in the last video. You got to be comfortable being alone, and it's not always comfortable, you know? It's just not always comfortable. It's not always fun. It's not always, you know, something that you want to do. But if you're gonna, you know, hold yourself to a certain standard and try to uphold that, most times than not, you're gonna be by yourself. And that's what I'm learning to accept every single day. Is like, I'm gonna have to accept that I'm just probably gonna be alone a lot of the times, and that's okay, you know, that's okay. I may not always feel like that, but I'm learning. That's okay. And I'm just want to say that to you guys, that's okay. And you know what, you don't have to be alone, because now you have somebody that can relate to you. Now obviously there's certain thoughts when it, you know, you go to that frequency that you just can't relate to the public all outright like that. Because I mean, an example could be, think of any example of a person that you think is saying what people don't want to hear, but they say it anyway. That's pretty much the type of route that I'm taking, you know? So I gotta be at a certain frequency. I gotta have a separate channel. So not much else to say here, you know? I want to keep it short and sweet, but at the same time, I do want to bring longer form content. So you guys tell me what y'all think of this, because if y'all want this to be longer, I can make it longer. I don't want to, you know, continue on and ramble on something that really it's self-explanatory at this point. You know, people think it's cool nowadays to be different, and that's not different. That's what's funny about that. The contradictions of this world are, they're just vast. It's all over the place. They think it's cool to be hated, but it's not. Like, it's not cool to be hated. And then you realize, like, it's just a facade anyway. Like, most people are just living a facade anyway. They don't actually live a lot of the shit that they be talking about. So it is what it is, man. But I'm not gonna hold you guys for too much longer. I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy, you know, this kind of commentary style. This is old school. Most people don't, you know, remember the days where this type of video was hot. This was $1 million video right here, you know. But whatever. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Y'all stay safe out there.